I'm out here fucking busting my ass. Where the fuck is this goddamn city at? I need some goyslop. Shit. Beautiful sight. Oh, shit. Hollywood. Oh, shit. This is where I belong. Hollywood. Oh, shit. Hollywood. Damn. Welcome back to another Foo-ology podcast. I'm here with the homie Eddie, bruh.
Man,
we're out here in
the views.
We're out here in by the Hollywood side, bruh. Look at that shit, bruh. You guys see that? You guys see that? Cause I'm from Hollywood.
Hey,
like the boy be saying, bruh. One of the homies
AI,
be saying, one of the homies be saying, I'm from Hollywood, bruh. Knowing the dark story of this shit, bruh.
What do you call it? The city of angels?
The city of, I don't know about that, bro. The city of the demons, fool.
That's funny as hell.
But nah, brother. Lately, there's been a couple of incidents going on with some director. No, that's crazy.
Oh shit, bro. Yeah, this weekend.
What happened, bro?
I guess he was like a famous director. Very famous. He made a lot of famous clips. This dude made The Princess Bride and a few movies. But anyways, I guess supposedly, allegedly, his son killed him.
No way. What the fuck?
Slit his throat and his wife, bro. And that shit. I feel like, man,
that is crazy, bro. Ain't no way. For real?
Some wild shit. I think it ties into everything. Like, and that story would have been way bigger back in the day. Think about it, bro. Because back in the day, they had more control over the media. You know what I mean?
Damn.
But nowadays, I feel like nobody really cares. People are like, who the hell is that?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
And it's not even to not be a dick about it, but it's just like, bro, most people are like, man, I don't even know who that is. And that means like Hollywood is dying, bro. I think that shit is kind of dying.
We're pissing on this shit, bro. Damn, that's crazy. I mean,
what do you think about that, bro?
I think it's true, bro, because nobody really cares about A-listers anymore, Hollywood A-listers anymore, fool. Because I feel like the YouTube, all them influencers nowadays, bro, people vibe more with them because they relate more to them. Because some of these guys, you know, they show it. They're from the bottom, and they level up little by little. They start connecting here and there, and people see that. And in Hollywood, you just see them in movies, bro. You don't really see their life stories. So I think that's where they're fucking up.
Damn.
But all these A-listers, bro, they don't fucking, and nobody cares about them, bro. Even the Oscars award. Fool, I used to be like, man, I can't wait for the Oscars award, but now it's all rigged, bro. Like, I don't even trust that shit even.
Damn, it is rigged, man.
It's rigged, fool. And it's crazy though, bro. Because, like, all right, this is Los Angeles County, right? Bro, all right, so I did some research here. Research.
That's funny as hell. That was a good one, man.
I did some research, my boy. So I was like, in Los Angeles County, bro, Mexicans and Latinos based right now, all of us. 2025, we're the biggest population, and we make up 48% of LA County, bro.
God damn.
The overall population for LA,
it's probably more than that too.
Yeah, the overall population of LA is 3.88 million, bro.
Of the city of LA.
Yeah, the city of LA, exactly. Yet, how many Mexican actors have you seen on film that are A-listers, bro? And it's crazy because I was hearing like good oldies, bro, like Chicanos oldie music stuff, right? And I was like, man, I got a little like I guess I got a little upset because they could have made this guy the next Elvis Presley, because this guy's music was beautiful, bro. Like, you hear our music, it's romantic, man. All the time it's like romantic. And I hear this shit, and then at the same time when they made La Bamba, there's that guy Louis Diamond Phillips, bro, a Filipino that played that played Richie Valens, a Mexican guy, bro, a Mexican American dude, singer, and it was just like, fuck you guys, you know. I don't know who's controlling, and even though like Selena, whatever you guys want to say, but
Selena's here.
Yeah. J-Lo, was the one, a Puerto Rican lady, instead of a Mexican, bro. That's the biggest bullshit ever, bro. That's a
fact.
They hate us so much that they're gonna say, no, we're not having no Mexican American or no Mexican playing this part. And that's why Hollywood's fucking dying, bro. Because the raza is starting to wake up. They're starting to wake up, and they're starting to see how these fools treat us. And when they don't see their colored-skinned people on TV set, bro, they don't see shit. And we got Israel looking over here.
We got the drone.
With the drone over here, man. We're in a secluded spot. We forgot to say that. Secluded spot. Nobody around us. And it's only because of the Mexican power that we have. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a fact.
That we found the spot, bro. But anyways, going back on all that, like, so we Richie Van Leeuwen, he was Mexican American. They made a Filipino, which he did a good job too. You know, we're not playing the victim role over here too, but they didn't have a Mexican guy. He used to. I would say if I was like the director, top of the guy. All right, everybody has their own culture, and own ethnicity. We're gonna have this guy play this part, this guy play this part. Why are you gonna mix up all this bullshit, bro?
Yeah, I get you.
It's just like saying like, fuck you, you don't belong with us. You're less than us. And now we feel that, and now Hollywood shit, bro. This fucking sign one day is gonna burn, you know, but it's gonna be Holly Kisser, bro.
Wow. You know what? I thought.
What happened, bro?
A year ago, I think last year in January, it was the LA fires. Remember that?
Yeah.
Bro, and then there was pictures. They're AI pictures, but they were pictures of the Hollywood sign burning, and I felt like I was waiting for those pictures to come up because I think that's like a symbol for how the world is going.
Yeah.
And there is some truth to that. Like, this is all a big lie, bro. Like the big lie they've been selling you for years and years.
Yep.
And it's time to fucking to unlearn that shit because this is just a big lie right here, bro.
Yeah, this sign here is all an illusion, people. This is all fake. People come from different countries to try to make it here in this shithole. Sorry for people that live in LA, but shithole county, bro. There's so many people here. You can never find parking. They'll give you a ticket if you just fucking stand looking at the sign for 3 minutes, bro. It's like, it's ridiculous here. But yet they have this famous Hollywood sign, which I don't know what the fuck that means.
Well, they say some like magical shit.
Yeah, but because they say spells, whatever. TV, television, say it slow, television. That will feed you into some bullshit, bro. Straight up right there, fool.
Nah, you got it,
Not Tel Aviv, bro. Television, bro, television. You know, say it slow. But
damn, bro.
Anyways, bro, they're doing all this bullshit, bro. And the majority of Mexicans, we're growing, bro. We're seeing all this bullshit. That's why they want to try to control the internet, the media, all this shit. They want to control this because they see that's where they focus more. That's where the power is coming from, bro. Everybody's trying to open their eyes. Yet they have, all right, you know what? And also too, we're saying this because we want to open doors for the younger generation. So all you Latinos, all you Mexicans, you guys can have a fighting chance to getting through the door, bro. That's why we're doing this shit too. It's like a big brother shit. We're sacrificing our shit, bro. You know?
Yeah.
It's not even sacrificing,
when you speak
bro.
like this, bro, you already know that basically every door is closed. But at the same time, it's like it has already been closed. So what do we have to fucking lose?
It's already been close.
It's been close as a jump. So what's up?
It's already been close, bro. Fuck, that's some sad shit. That shit makes me mad
like
too,
us,
bro.
Then you have nothing to lose, bro. Straight like that.
That shit makes me mad too, bro. Because everybody should have a fighting chance, especially when your population is almost
we're more than half.
More than half of the population, bro.
We're genuinely more than half, and I think
And yet you have these motherfuckers controlling this shit, bro, because they have the power of that shit. But they're losing that power, and they know it, and they're gonna lose it too. And I'm telling you right now, 2025 December, these guys are losing power, and they're gonna keep losing it because La Raza, we're standing up to this bullshit, bro.
You have to take your attention. You have to take your attention. You take your dollar and put it somewhere else.
You got to start supporting your own people, bro. Like you said, we're the sleeping giants, bro. We're the sleeping giants, and once we start, you know, you're knocking on the door here, and the sleeping giant starts waking up. That's when that machine takes over and swallows everybody, bro. Whole, man. Fuck these fools, bro.
Coming up this hill, hearing all this construction everywhere, it's all fucking Mexicans,
bro. Like, there's some famous actors here, I'm sure. On top of the hill, you got like $15 million homes over here, and you see La Raza just smiling, working, bro. And if you come to Los Angeles, and my cousin, he's from Mexico, right? He came to visit us, and he thought LA was a golden city, bro. that fool was like, man, I thought I was gonna fucking see like mansions on top of the hill everywhere, bro. Like, you know, like Bentleys, Ferraris. He was like, I'm coming over here, I'm just seeing fucking bums everywhere, homeless, fucking graffiti everywhere, bro. Like, I'm like, hey, that's the true LA, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the true LA.
That's the true LA shit, bro. So there's nothing special here. If you do come around this time, you might see a little better because of the World Cup. But other than that, there's some bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
that's a fact right there. Because of that World Cup shit.
That World Cup shit, man.
But that's true.
Oh, yeah, bro. And yeah, so, yeah, what do you think about that shit, bro?
Man, well, I was going to say, because it's like, I would say, I think the whole thing is dying, bro. That death of Hollywood, bro. Because it's like, everything in life is showing you that that's what's happening. They're losing control of the media. They're losing control of the good narrative. Like, because back in the day, something like a story like we talked about, that director, that story would have been a huge story.
Yeah.
They would have made like 10 documentaries about it. They would have made a whole film about it. But nowadays, nobody cares. You know?
Damn. Excuse me. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, nobody cares, fool. And it's crazy because back then there was it's like, they say it's a conspiracy, but I think it's more of like, so it was like, there's this model actress, bro. Her name was Gabriela Jimenez, way.
Oh, Gabriela Jimenez?
Gabriela Jimenez. She was a model, a Mexican model. And she was at this party. And I think they say, allegedly, they say that Carlos Slim was one of the biggest guys back then. He was the richest man in that year, and they had his son. His son was at the party, so he brought this chick over, knowing that they thought that she would be cool, but she started flipping out. And you guys could see this video. It's posted like years ago, and it was like she said she was at Monterrey. It was like underground. It was an underground party, bro, where people didn't even think that there's underground things around that city, right? And then there's a guy that interviewed her after she got arrested, because they arrested her because she thought she was crazy. And they told her what was going on, like I want to see I want to read your brain, right? And she said that there's people eating flesh, like people eating humans, and Carlos Slim was the one that almost hosted that shit, bro. That they were like eating, and they thought that she'd be cool with that. So you know that these elites out here, they be doing crazy shit like that, bro.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
That's crazy as fuck, fool. Cause I'm reading this book, right? This book is called The Biggest Secret by David Icke.
David Icke.
David Icke. There you go, David Icke, right? And he was like, the people that run this whole fucking world, bro, they're British leaders of the Winson, and of course the Rothschild, European leaders, aristocrats, the Rockefellers, American presidents, business leaders, and bankers that, you know, own this mother, you know. And there's a saying that they do, bro. It's called, they say this, bro. It's ordon ab chaos, bro. So this means order out of chaos. Create the chaos and then offer the way to restore order. Ooh. Your order, whatever you say, bro.
Yeah.
So the knowledge is in the hands of the few and the rest are kept ignorant, bro. The classic structure for manipulation of control, bro.
Damn. So they're trying to control people, basically.
So they do that because they want to control people, like you say, bro. They control all this. They make this chaos, make you feed off of that energy, yet they'll be doing some other shit, bro. And it makes a blink eye, bro. Like, you gotta see right through that bullshit, like you said, my boy. You know?
Yeah.
Because these guys, they're losing a lot of power, bro. These guys are worth billions, if not trillions of dollars, and they control this shit. They say that money controls everything, sadly, at this time, bro. 2025 December. They say that money controls everything, right? And it seems like it is at the time, but there's always good that fights back, bro. So it's like, it's a yin and a yang, bro. So bad can't always win at one time. We gotta go back and forth, bro, you know? And that's why we're here, the Foo-ology podcast. We're here to fight back for the good, my boy, you know?
That's a fact right there, bro.
But anyways, yeah. So they have all these people. If you look at all these families, they have thousands of fucking years of, like, existence. And like you said, bro, there's thousands of ditties out here. Exactly. Exactly, like these big families, quote unquote, their dad tells their son how to control the world, bro. And you have to do what I tell you to, and then you get mine. You're like, man, you know what? All these people are peasants.
That's a fact.
We're gonna fucking treat them like cattle, bro. There's a saying too, bro. But we'll save that one for the good one, bro. But this is crazy, fool. Like, can you believe that's just happening, man?
I think it's like the world is a theater, bro. Like we're talking about. This is all a big fucking lie, bro. Like what happened this past weekend? This past weekend with what's her name,
bro?
Candace Owens predicted that there was gonna be a fucking a false flag event, this and that. And then what happened in the Brown University? Yeah, there was a shooting. Oh
yeah.
And then there was a shooting in Australia.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So it's just like a weird ass thing that's going on. And how can these things happen and people predict them so casually and nobody bats an eye? You know, nobody says shit about it.
And the thing that in Australia, that was fucked up, bro. You don't go over here and killing innocent, and it was like they were killing innocent, like, Jews, right? They were celebrating their Hanukkah, and you're out here shooting innocent people, bro. That's the most fucked up thing ever, bro. Like, we're not about that, too. We're not about violence. We're about understanding where all this bullshit is coming from and fighting away and against that, bro, you know?
Yeah, it's a fact right there, bro. That's true. Because, they do. There's people out there that they work together. It's not really about a religion. It's about like having it's about people who they have power already and they work together.
Damn.
It's about power and greed. I don't think it's about race or religion or anything.
Damn.
They're all about how much money they can get, how much greed they can get. And that's how they get their puppets. Because you know, in the Latino community, they have all these guys, all the Latino podcasts, the biggest Mexican podcasts, a lot of these guys are sold out, bro. They're sold out. They don't talk about no real shit. You know, want to know why they don't talk about real shit? It's because they're bought out. They are puppets. This is what I'm telling you. It's like people who want power and want money, they'll sell themselves out and they'll work together. So it's all about people working together. So you can target one group, but I think the energy you should target is people who are so money hungry and so power hungry.
Damn, bro.
You know, so it's not about race, it's not about religion. It's greedy ass, thirsty ass people, man.
Damn, bro.
Is that not true, right?
That is straight up true. And it's sad, bro, because they say, like, oh yeah, if you guys make, bro, like the first thing, okay, if you have your, there's a situation, right? You have your brother, he's the cinematographer, and you have another brother, he's the director. And they always try to bring you down, bro. Like, they always try to be like, oh yeah, you guys are working in a team? How embarrassing, bro.
Oh, bro, I think that's the Mexican shit, bro.
See, so we gotta wake up from that bullshit. Because once you create a team, and you guys are loyal, and you guys are hard working with it, you guys are gonna take it out of the park.
So
Just like the 911 over here coming over here,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. And
What the fuck?
oh, there's it's the
Yeah, no, it's all the way up there.
on the Hollywood side.
See, they got these fucking elites out here. They control that shit. You see, you hear that? The moment you try to even climb the fucking Hollywood sign, you got someone over here in a second.
They got you.
Turn around, fool! Get the fuck up out of here. You're just getting what? Paid $40 an hour, fool! Get the fuck
Go
up
down
outta here.
Skid Row. Maybe he has more work down there.
There you go. Yeah, there, straight up, man. Go fucking Skid Row, my boy, with your fucking dumbass shit, fool.
Maybe they have more work over
Go
there.
do some actual work, fool, instead of fucking harassing innocent
This is
people,
the
bro.
bullshit that you're
The
dealing
bullshit
with.
you're fucking feeding these fools. Hollywood sign, go back, fool. Man, shut the fuck up, homie. But anyways, bro. But it brings me back, fool. It brings me back to, I saw this interview, right? About, God, bro, what the fuck are you?
They think there's a mass shooter up there or some shit.
Fool, this
No,
whole thing's, man, I need to slap this fool right now. Shut the fuck up, fool. What's that one dude, Jimmy Brandville way?
Who was that?
I saw basically I saw this new video came out like last week, bro,
Yeah,
about Chris Farley, bro. What's his name? That one actor?
Oh, yeah, Jim Brewer.
Jim Brewer. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's another thing here. So there's this actor. If you guys don't know, if you're too young to hear to understand this, to know this actor, if you guys search him up, his name was Chris Farley, bro.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, this guy was so funny, bro. This guy was like, God damn. He was like the equivalent of Jim Carrey, bro. He was just, his facial expressions, his comedy was just too good, always on point, right? So they interviewed Jimmy Brewer. What's it?
Jim Brewer.
Jim Brewer, right? They interviewed this guy, and they like, what's the darkest moment in that gay ass sign over here, fool? Hollywood. So they interviewed this guy, and they're like, man, I have never felt this type of vibe ever. So they had this guy, he came in, and he was cool at first, and then he just felt like a dark presence just walked in there, bro. Like after he just walked in, right? And then he basically said it was a good interview. It was like 30 minutes. And basically, this is how they treat Hollywood actors, bro. So they treat you like cattle. Once they don't need your ass anymore, they'll throw your ass like you're in the bushes. So this guy was having a drug problem, bro. This guy was having a drug problem. Chris Farley was having a drug problem. And that one dude wanted to reach out to him. But his agents told him, don't reach out to this guy, bro. Don't reach out to this guy. He's going to do it on his own. He was making $10 million a movie back then, which is obviously fucking a lot now. And they treated this guy like shit. Like they treated him like, all right, this is the system, bro. Once you're hot, you have this hot year, right? Man, you're making so many good movies. Once they see you don't make all this shit, like it's just a fluke, right? You're dying down, you're getting old, whatever. Your comedy's not too good anymore. Next, we got a next one. So he felt a demon vibe, bro. There's two ladies that supposedly walked in with him, and he said that they didn't even have a soul, basically, bro. He felt that crazy vibe, And I believe that shit for sure. That is true, because Hollywood is very negative, spiritual shit. Weird ass fools like your boy Diddy. There's like all these other directors that I can't even name, but like I mentioned a few months ago, bro. They call them A-listers because it starts with the A, and where does the A go? The asshole, fool, you know. they all get them in that fucking, you know, they get them on the side, be like, hey, bro, you want to be the most famous guy ever? Hey, come here, bum boy. Let me get you for like 5 minutes. Boom, boom,
Man,
1, 2, 3. Some nasty ass shit.
I watched that video, bro. What did he end off on though? What did he say?
So the message on that video was like, there's something God inside of us, all of us. So there's a gut feeling that told him to reach out to this guy. So it could be your family members. You know, sometimes you have someone in mind.
Yeah.
Man, I'm thinking of this homie over here. I'm thinking of this person over here.
That vibe.
Yeah, the vibe shit. Like, I gotta tell him how is he doing? Just give him a call. And a lot of us don't do that because your ego beats you to it. But
the gut feeling shit.
That gut feeling. If you have someone in mind that you're thinking about, your gut feeling, you want to just make the call. It doesn't cost you anything, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it doesn't cost you anything, bro. You just be like, hey, I'm gonna make this call, see how this guy's doing. And you never know. These guys could be on their worst thing ever, bro. Like,
that's,
you know,
true. Yeah, that's a good point that he made. Yeah.
So that was a good ass point. So that's what I think about that. What do you think about that shit, Mike?
Yes, that video. I think it's he. Yeah, I watched it. You sent it to me, and I think the whole what he said was he ended off on the point where it's like you have to follow your intuition, you know, because you feel that vibe. And he's like, every time I have followed that, people have responded so good to me, you know, like they're like, man, I'm thinking about this girl, my cousin, my niece, and I listened to her, and she's like, I was just crying, I was just thinking about you, why you never talked to me, this and that.
Yep.
And he's like, you know what? That's the truth of life. People want to talk about that, and they want to say it's like you're crazy and it's not real, but the fact of the matter is that's what's real. That's what's normal. And so he said, the more I follow that, the more I find the truth.
That's what is inside of all of us, bro.
Exactly, man.
That's what our gut feeling, the vibes, the energy. You feel that.
That voice telling you in the back of your head, man, maybe we should call this guy. Like randomly, randomly we're doing shit, and it's like, you think about this person, and you're like, fuck, why am I thinking about this person? But maybe that's a message, Mm-hmm. And you have to learn how to read that.
Damn.
I think that's what he was saying,
Yeah, exactly that. And then now when I feel that, like I just give a call to someone and be like, hey, you know what? I'm not thinking of you, but saying something like, how are you doing, bro? How what's your life about,
And even your boy PBD, Patrick Bet David, he had a famous story that he told. I don't like him that much because I feel like he's a scammer, but he said a story that's kind of like that too. He said one day he was at the lowest point, and he's like, man, I just like something, maybe I'll butcher it a little bit, but he said something like, I was like, man, God, if you're real, like, I just need my mom to call me right now, or something like that. Yeah. And then literally he said a minute later, literally right after that, his mom called him. He's like, hey, how are you doing, this and that? And I think that was the story he told, because that was a moment where he was like asking for help, and then that moment came. And I honestly, if you look back in your life, most of you will have that moment too,
Yeah.
Because that's like pretty normal to happen. Like, we forget about it. Like, we have these moments that are crazy, and then we forget it. We live our life and we forget about them, and we think they're like bullshit.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
And I think that that makes a lot of sense to me, because I had some crazy ass moments where I would just think one thing, and then the next moment that shit just happens,
Yeah, damn. That's
and
crazy.
we all have that,
We all have that
in
for
our
sure.
own way.
Yeah. It's our instinct, bro. Our spirit. We all have a spirit, and when you have that instinct, just shoot for it, bro. Because the moment you don't is the moment that the devil, whatever, starts creeping up on you, and you start thinking other things. But there are people that are always thinking of you, my boy. There's always people that love you. Of course, there's always going to be that. You have friends, family members, and they just want to see how you're doing. And the moment you start feeling like, man, these guys care about me for sure, you start feeling more human, bro. Because I feel like a lot of these millionaires, billionaires, they have that soul, that dark soul, bro. Cause that dark soul, I'm not saying all of them, they have that dark soul where they're just like, yeah, people are just gonna call me because I have money, you know? Fuck it.
Yeah.
They just
exactly
use me
that.
because I have money. They don't really care about me. And you made it to I made it to the top. I'm at the top. I'm living at the whack ass Hollywood sign. I'm up here. I'm up here. I got like 3 houses over here. People are just gonna call me for money. And I'll give it to these peasants. And you start thinking like that, bro. Your ego's just like intertwining with, you know, you're not even a human anymore, bro. You're just
That's
like,
a fact.
man. And the point, the point of this is like, bro, we're in the real world right now. We're in the Matrix. You gotta treat yourself like you want to treat others, like God said, bro. Treat people how you want to treat others. Because at the moment you start thinking these fools are peasants, you start fucking up, bro. People start taking advantage of you.
That's a
Ladies,
fact.
man, whatever the fuck you like, they start taking advantage of you. You start feeling some type of way, and then you end up being like Diddy, bro. Straight up, man.
You being like a Diddy guy.
So if you stay grounded, like, you know, so far your boy, the homie 50 Cent, bruh, you stay grounded and you understand how everything works. It's all about psychology shit, bruh.
Oh, have you been watching that Diddy shit though?
Man, that was a good ass.
I watched a little bit. I watched like half of it, but I didn't. People be going in on them. What do you think about that?
Man, you know what? I believe everybody that. Well, I have two sides of it. The Diddy shit, bro. I feel like they interviewed a lot of people that were against them and that backstabbed them. So they were obviously they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
Obviously we're gonna be like, you know what? They're gonna put on this mask or this wig out here and be like, you know what? Diddy did me wrong. Diddy did me wrong. He was a scumbag. He made me sign this deal, and then he made me not sign this deal. But from my understanding, bro, this guy was a piece of shit, bro. I feel like he was an asshole, bro. I think he
Maybe
killed.
so, huh?
I think this guy killed Tupac and allegedly killed Tupac and Biggie, bro. They say because Tupac was hanging out with Biggie a lot because they had a vibe. They clicked together, bro. They're like, we came from the dirt and we made it to the top, and we have these the special gift that God gave us of like spitting rhymes and making poetry and all this bullshit, right? So I feel like he got jealous of that. He was like, you know what? It's like a jealous boyfriend. Oh, why are you talking to my girlfriend? Nah, there's something wrong with you, bro. Like, you're not supposed to do that. Like, what? Am I not too good looking for you? All this type of shit, bro. I feel like this will play that good role, man.
Yeah.
And he's a master of manipulation, bro. He's a master of manipulation. And the only reason this guy, they say in his documentary, he got really famous was because he threw this party. He wanted to throw this biggest party in New York, a basketball party, and 9 people got killed. It kind of reminded me of the Travis Scott thing where people got killed, bro. And I don't know if it's a ritual thing. It could be that. I don't know. I can't say it right. But I feel like this guy is a for sure scumbag. I would not trust him. And he's probably, I don't know if he's, what month was this guy born, bro? What month is Diddy born, bro?
I guess he's supposed to be a Scorpio.
No way, bro. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me see this shit, man.
Diddy. But I'm sure it's around that time.
Damn, bro.
Diddy. He had November 4th right there.
Damn, bro. This guy's a psycho, bro. That's crazy. Thought he'd be more of March and shit, but yeah, that's crazy, bro. What do you think about that? Have you seen the documentary, bro, or no?
Nah, I didn't really watch it that much, but I already kind of knew a little bit about what he was about. There was somebody was talking about how he would do power moves on everybody. Like he would go to a dinner, right?
Yeah.
And then he would be like, "Oh, get whatever you want," this and that. And then this fool, after like the most expensive dinner, $10,000, $12,000, he'd be like, all right, have a good night. And then they'll leave him with the fucking check, bro.
Yeah.
Like, fool, you're with Diddy, get whatever you want. And then the people will be ordering whatever they want.
God.
And then that fool just walk out of the
He's supposed to be paid for that shit, bro. Yeah, this guy looked like he was a bad guy.
That's why you don't have to trust these people. Like, if you're ever in this if people ever like try to get the best out of you, you always have to just be humble, bro. Like people want to say, oh, bro, get whatever you want, this and that. Fool, just get normal ass shit, because you never know when these people are trying to play a game on you, you know?
Only you know the real ones that will be like, they got you for sure, right?
Yeah,
They're not
exactly
gonna fucking
like
play no games too, right?
Exactly like
be
that.
like, fool, just get whatever the fuck you want. I got you, bro. And you know them, bro.
Yeah.
It's not like some fake ass shit, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Your boy 50 Cent, that fool would be like, this guy would try to take me shopping to the Louis Vuitton store.
That's weird as hell.
The Gucci store, and he's like, you know what? I'm taking you shopping. He's like, no, you're not. I'm not going with you.
That's weird too.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would anybody take you shopping, bro?
Dude, bro. The fucking, that's the... God.
Even if you're a girl, bro,
God.
you should never do that shit.
Damn, bro.
You're a slave at the moment right there.
Be like, what the fuck? And this will be beating up women and shit. And he got away with it at some point, but there's always the justice to it, bro. You know, you can't get away. You're not God, my boy, like we talked about it in the last podcast, fool. But just because you have all this money, you have all these lawyers, Jewish lawyers, you know, you think you get away with shit, but nah, you can't, my boy. There's always someone that, there's the good and then there's the bad.
Well, you brought up
bro.
An interesting point. What do you think about that whole thing that happened in Australia, bro? Like, have you heard about it?
Yeah, so they killed like 4 people,
15
people, and
supposedly, I guess.
And that's fucked up, bro, because that's like, you don't go and we're not about that.
Yeah, of course not.
We're not about the violent shit, and
because the people who talk the most, they're the most pussy too. It's like your boy, woman propaganda.
Oh,
that fool's over here saying, oh, if you're a woman, you can never fucking beat me up. I fucking hate you. And this fool got slapped like out of nowhere, and it's like people are clowning him on the comments, and it's like, bro, this guy's one of the type of guys that talk too damn much. It's like,
damn, bro, this guy got...
The realest people, usually they talk enough. Like, you say what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever, and then the rest of it is like, you either do it or you don't. You don't have to talk about it, bro. Like,
exactly.
If you're really one of those people who are about doing what you're talking about, you don't have to ever say it. You really don't even have to say it. You either just do it or you don't do it. But never, there's no reason to even say it at a certain point in time, bro.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Bro. Because, I mean, we've been doing like mixed martial arts for our whole life, bro. Like, you know. And I respect everybody. And if someone tries to test me, I'll give them, I have so much patience, bro. I'll give them like 3 times, bro. Like, all right, leave me alone like 3 times, right? Because people get that vibe too. They know not to push it too much, because if the moment you do, you're fucked, basically, bro.
Yeah.
And these guys be talking like no one's gonna touch them ever, bro. You don't think someone's gonna, bro? You got so many people seeing your shit. You don't think someone's gonna test you?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
There's gonna be the point in time where someone's gonna test you, and once they see that opening spot where they just slap the fuck out of you like a bitch, and you don't do nothing, everybody's gonna start coming after your ass, bro.
Exactly, and that's what happened with him, huh?
Yep, and now that's why this was gonna have to have security after that, bro, because he's like, oh man, this guy's a bitch. I'm gonna go slap him, and I'm gonna be famous. You know what? They're gonna, yeah, bro, straight up. They're like, I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna be the next famous one to slap your bitch ass, bro. You know?
I think it's just, honestly, when I saw his first video, I already knew that's who he is, bro. Like, if you're...
Oh, like you said, like you said, I think he's a shithead.
I think he's a shithead.
He's a shithead, yeah.
Yeah,
like, damn. Hey,
you read them quickly. You're like, bro, this guy's talking all this shit, and he's just an angry guy, and then, you know, when it comes down to time, he's not what he says, and I think,
and even the guy, even the so-called streamers that are high up in the right now, bro, like Nick Fuentes, they had the other fucking some Asian guy. They're like, dude, I just got slapped. And they're like, oh, how's your day going? Or whatever the fuck.
They don't give a fuck about them.
They don't give a fuck about your ass. That's how you know this is
not
a
your
fucking, this is how you know this is a joke. This is all a joke, bro.
He thought they were his team or something.
Just because you join some guy that has 2 million followers and then you got another guy that has 1, 3, 5, whatever the fuck it is. Oh man, he got my back. You see the bitch right there, fool. He just walked up to him. You know what? How's your day going? Bruh,
Nice to meet you.
That was, yeah, nice to meet you.
You know how they ended up? Let's go the other way.
Bro, you know what? If that was my homie, bro, straight up, man. And man, we're like the Nick Diaz shit.
But that's
bro.
that's another type of vibe. That's like rare, bro. Like that's like
Yeah, it's rare when it happens, bro. But like, bro, if some of these dudes try to test me like that, bro, or like and they slapped one of my real homies, bro, I'm gonna go back to that shit. I'm like, what's up with it, bro? You know?
Yeah, that's the real vibe. That's the real vibe that people have to understand, and people have to understand that is more so. People already feel it, bro. People already feel what it is, bro. And I think with this guy, the reason they test him is because they feel the weakness, bro. They only test when they feel that shit.
And we don't condone violence too, but at the same time, when people keep asking for that shit and know that they're not gonna get tested because they think they have the media power or the social media power, nah, bro. You're living in a reality, fool. You're not living in fucking just like a camera recording us, just like us, bro.
Yeah.
You know? People are gonna come after you because the bullshit that you're saying, man. You know?
Yeah, exactly that. And
so
that's kind of the risk we're taking too, right here, because we even if our message ultimately, the real message we be saying is like, man, you guys just gotta chill out, be like see the real truth, and there's like a small group of people trying to fuck you over.
Yeah, of course. Not even, a small, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, I think that's our ultimate message. There's people who are lying to everybody, and they have enough power and money to make it happen.
And I would say that, the elite, basically. I would say that.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what we all agree on.
Yeah.
And it's not about race or gender, but what I'm saying is like, that's a very basic level. But what happens is people who see this and people who know the media game, they can start making moves to make people fight in the smaller people fight. You know what I mean? They like, well, I'll give this for some money. I'll give this for some drugs. Because a lot of even the CIA, they made the most money off of the drug game. Because they would get the drug people together and make them fight and blow up, and then now you can control them, bro.
And it's just like the John F. Kennedy, bro. He wanted to eliminate the CIA because he didn't want no secrets to be in the American people, bro. Yet these fools are the ones that are faking shit. They're making videos of like, oh yeah, Palestine, they bombed me, they chopped my brother's head off, and they're like bloodied out, bro. And they're the fakest. You know that shit's fake, bro. It's CNN, bro. Oh yeah, these guys killed my baby, and bro, hire some better actors, fool. You guys are fucking dumb as fuck, bro. People are not believing this bullshit now, bro. Oh yeah, this guy killed my brother, and this guy's acting like he's nonchalant, bro. Come on, bro. Stop faking this shit, bro. The CIA, all these fools, bro, they just be planning this bullshit so you could get in a fight with the other race so it could distract you from the bigger picture, fool.
That's what they did in Australia, no?
That's what they're doing, bro. Yeah, they said the guy that was the shooter, they searched, his name was what? Searched up like 30 plus times before that.
Israel?
Yeah, come on, bro. Everybody, you know what? We are waking up, bro. We are waking up.
I'm glad that's happening because people.
I'm glad that's happening too, bro.
People are not falling for the propaganda shit, bro.
Yep.
Because this whole Australian shooting, maybe people did die, maybe they didn't, maybe they did. I don't know at this point, but I really don't know at this point. But what I'm saying, let's say they did. As human beings, we have empathy and compassion for them.
Of course.
Because that's stupid. People shouldn't be acting like that. But then you zoom out a little bit, because the number one thing they play is your emotions. So what's the most emotional thing they could do? Jews are getting attacked, right? Like, we got to create an event where they get attacked. And people can be like, oh man, please don't attack them, And it's like, bro, this is the oldest trick in the book, bro. So, you're telling people to you're like manipulating people, but at the same time you're killing your own.
Damn.
So you have to talk about like how bad is this power, that force of power, that they will sacrifice innocent people to get their goal in their life. You know, they'll sacrifice anything in order to maintain power and control.
Damn.
And this is what you talk about Trump. This is what you talk about Israel. This is what we talk about Netanyahu. They will do anything in order to maintain control.
Damn.
And that includes October 7th. That includes Australia shooting. That includes 9/11. They're all connected to these events, you know? So don't ever lie to yourself, bro.
Woo. And if you want to lie to yourself, just look at this sign up here.
What would you call that?
Keister Hollywood or what? Keister Hollywood.
The slop. The goy.
The goy, whatever. Yeah.
That's all good.
But that sign up there means nothing, bro. But everybody in the world wants to fucking come and take a picture of it. Why? The power of that is just crazy,
It's a
man.
spell, you know? It's like we talk about the spell work.
You know what? Like, it's like, bro, take a picture of me. It's better, fool.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I'm just kidding, bro. But I'm just kidding, y'all. But it's like, bro, people come all over the world to take a fucking photo of this dumb, these stupid sign up. God damn, bro. Look at the sign, bro. Holy weed or Hollywood? Well, come on, bro.
Holly Keister.
Come on, bro. But it's all dying down, and I'm glad it's happening too, bro. Cause these fools, you can't lie to the people all this time, bro. Cause they start waking up. You know, there's a light under that tunnel, bro.
That's a fact. The Hollywood sign.
Yeah, bro. But we're in the Hollywood sign. I mean, it's nice out here because, you know, we got the hills and we're in a secluded spot, nobody around us. Yet there's so many people around everywhere. If you guys ever see, there's people on top. They're looking. There's people over here to the right. You guys can't see them. It's so many people over here. But
okay, so I got another
Yeah.
two things about this Australian shooting thing.
yeah, what happened with that, bro?
So the Australian shooting, this last episode we did at the other spot,
Yeah.
there was something about, I remember we made a clip about how they control people through trauma, you know? As a young kid.
yeah.
But this same idea, you have to remember that they do that to people, to the masses and media. They do these big mass shootings, these big catastrophes, these like terrorism. They do it to control you, to traumatize you, bro.
Oh.
So every time they do a 9/11, every time they do a mass shooting, a Columbine, a fucking school shooting, it's to traumatize the masses, and they put it on the media, and then that trauma controls you, because now they can be like, control guns, make sure nobody kills this, you know. So now they control the narrative, and they're willing to kill their own.
Yeah.
To control
man.
you. It's control through trauma. And this is the oldest trick in the book, but they won't tell you that. They will never tell you that they control you through pain and fear. So they'll create these bad events in order to scare you, in order to control you, bro. Even as kids, bro, they do the same shit.
Damn, bro. That is crazy as hell, man.
And think about what happened with this guy, with the director, the Hollywood director, the Rob Reiner, his son. Maybe you don't know about, I don't know about him, but it could be maybe he was abused as a kid. I would imagine that would come out eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe he was abused as a kid. Who knows?
Maybe so, yeah. You never know.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah. And that's crazy, though, because it makes a lot of sense, bro, because that trauma stuff, like when you're a kid, it's very vulnerable, bro. Like, you know, you like...
you control a person for their whole life.
You control them just like a straight-up robot, basically.
A whole generation, too.
Yeah.
Like, our whole generation is about 9/11 almost.
Yeah.
Think about that.
And why are they trying to attack TikTok? Because almost all the youngsters, they focus that
On
TikTok is that's the main platform, bro.
That's a
that
fact.
these youngsters use, bro. So they want to start you young, bro. So it's like, bro, they want to, because you know when you're grown and shit, all these years you're grown, you understand how it is now. Like, we understand how that shit is, bro. But they want to attack the youth because they know that's the most power that they're ever going to get, fool. That's why these elites, they'll be... But you ever seen this movie called Monsters, Inc.? Where they have a little baby and it screams, and the more it screams, the more energy you get. That's what these sick fucks, that's what they get, bro. Straight up, bro. They want that.
And
they want
play it in
that.
your
And they
face.
feed off that because it makes them feel like they're younger and they have a purpose in their life, a sick purpose in their life, to keep antagonizing, keep terrorizing these kids, fool. The more you do that, the more you're gonna control the youth. So I feel like something just came out of me and doing saying that
bro,
shit,
you
bro.
just said that
It's another
straight up like
spirit. It's the you ever heard that one the spirit of the Hollywood shit, bro? Or no? So there's a woman, I forgot her name. She's supposedly you see her in the night. She's dressed in white. She jumped off the Hollywood sign. She committed suicide.
No way.
Because she got a bad review because she was a bad actress, bro. Back
real?
in 19 something. I
That's a
heard this
fact?
a long time ago. Straight up
I
fact.
never heard that shit.
Straight up fact right here.
Jumped off the Hollywood sign.
She jumped off the Hollywood sign and she committed suicide because she got a bad rating because she did this play or she did a movie and it didn't go out well. Bro. And there's these I saw it in a documentary, but she jumped off the Hollywood sign, bro, and she fucking just died, bro. Just because someone told her that she wasn't good enough. Can you believe this shit, bro?
That's wild.
This is how Hollywood got you all fucked up. This pendeja fucking...
And you know what they say? Hollywood is like the name of a magical wood or like some magical spell shit.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
And it's
But,
like they
yeah,
you got your ass under a spell, bro.
Yeah, they do, man. That's what I gotta say about that, though, bro.
What's another thing? Oh, well, in that Australia shooting, the Australian Prime Minister, he's talking about Netanyahu. He said, "Get the fuck up out of our business, bro."
No way, yeah?
Yeah, he's like,
that's what's up, bro.
Because immediately after that, that fool made a comment. He's like, "Oh, you guys need to be more tougher on this and that." And he's like, "Why the fuck are you even commenting on our shit, bro?"
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
So, I think people are waking up to that shit. People are definitely waking up to that.
This guy's definitely no good, bro. Definitely no fucking good. And
So the next one, I think you're talking about the food, how our food is all fucked up.
Oh.
So our food is basically, there's a new term for the food, but
There's a new term for a food that...
if you think about the food, you know, every restaurant you go to, every almost fast food place you go to, they all get their food from the same spot, bro. There's a company called Cisco Food.
Way. Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
they basically are like a wholesaler, and they get food from that's like the main place all restaurants get food from. So every restaurant you go eat, they just get the same ingredients, and they just list it in the menu. It's called Cisco Foods.
Damn.
And that's why there's a new phrase in the media. A lot of these young guys online, they call the food goyslop. Because it's like, they call like slop. They call like the food you're eating is just bullshit.
Yeah.
Because it comes from the same place and they just serve it to you just like in every restaurant. It's the same shit.
It sounds like
the same place.
To me, it sounds like slop food.
Like
bro.
just slop, just bah.
Yeah.
Like cafeteria shit. Yeah.
Prison food.
Yeah. Like for the fucking cows and the pigs and shit.
Damn.
So that's why they call it goyslop. So when you eat fast food, you're eating goyslop. You're not eating nothing fresh. You're not eating natural food. You're not eating good ingredients. You're eating the same shit you get in one restaurant, you're gonna get in the next one.
Woo. And they're just profiting off you, bro.
Yep, exactly.
That's what it is.
It's called Cisco Foods, and that's something you have to look out for. So I would say you gotta eat more healthy shit, bro. You have to eat more fruits. I think I'm looking more into like, man, I gotta go more fast. I gotta do more
vegan shit or what?
Yeah, eat more fruits. I think I want to do maybe soon, within the next 2 or 3 months. I'm gonna have to go on a period of just eating pure fruits, bro. Like just like
pure watermelon, like pure
3 weeks, maybe just eating pure fruits or some shit, just to clean your shit up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds good, yeah.
That sounds like a good idea, right? I think something like that, you guys have to start doing that in your life, because the shit you're eating is a fucking wrap for you,
just
bro.
straight up garbage ass shit.
Yeah, like,
and they
start
people,
cutting shit out of your diet, bro.
And people do start. They have this famous thing. It's like the fasting, bro, where you don't eat
For a few days.
for like a month, bro. Like a month or 3 weeks.
People can do that. People can do that, yeah.
And you're just like with electrolytes or something like that, and then broth, chicken broth, all that for like 3 weeks, a month.
That's a higher level of fast.
Yeah, and it cleans your whole system out, and you guys should all try it. You know, it's a hard. You got to be hella disciplined to do that. But
for the average person, a lot of these people, they recommend there's 2 days a month. Every month there's 2 days where you should not eat for the whole day.
And the purpose of this is because it takes away, it decreases risk of cancer.
Exactly. Your body eats your cancer cells and everything like that.
So all these diseases that these motherfuckers try to give you, you know, it decreases that from like a straight up like a 85% chance that you will not get that, even though, you know, you might get it, but genetically, but it increases that, bro. It decreases that. So
exactly, man. That's 100%.
No,
true.
we're out here. We're just like a big brother podcast, bro.
Telling you the real shit.
You know, we're just telling you how it is, bro. But,
yeah, man.
We're back. Got to take a little break out here, but look at the sunset's going down, bro. The Hollywood sign is still up there.
Perfect sunset.
Surprisingly, it's still up there because we're here. But nah, just like the fairy tale, bro, a spell that everybody wants to take a photo of the Hollywood. They want to be next to the Hollywood. And now you have entitlement, right? Just like some of these politicians, bro. Some of these politicians, they tell you what you want to hear because you know that they're going to get your vote once you say exact things you want to hear from them. And that's the perfect manipulation 101 classic psychology books ever, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Because when you tell people what they want to hear, you know that you're being fake as fuck, fool. And they just know it because of your past, whatever you have, all this bullshit, right? Because the moment you're real nowadays, you're gonna get sacrificed. So people keep it close, keep it tighter, bro. Because so for this rule, I would say if you want to test someone that was real, just tell them basically what's going on this earth, this planet Earth, this country, and if they speak the truth, the facts, what's going on, you know this fool's real. And you know that this guy's not gonna have this type of fame. But the moment you tell them about this country or what's going on over here, and they keep their mouths closed and they're like, I can't talk about that. Just the Candace Owens shit, almost shit, bro, type of shit.
And she's like been flopping lately too.
Yeah. The moment you say that, and they like, oh, I can't talk about that. I can't speak about that. And we have interviews of some fools be doing that shit. You know they're fake as fuck, bro. Or they just don't want to say shit, which is also respectfully fine, because, you know, people don't want to be exposed like that, whatever. But it's like, bro, you live in America where you have freedom of speech. 2025, right? We have freedom of speech so far. Yet people are still shy, or just not even shy, scared to speak their mind, bro, because their reputation is on the line, supposedly, bro, just because whatever you say, you know. But no, bro, like I feel like nowadays people are gonna start speaking their mind, and a lot of people, these youngsters, they're seeing that, oh man, I think these guys are real. Look at our videos from months ago, and from there, that's your pink point right there, bro. That's where you start off, bro. What do you think about that shit, man? Yeah,
people are definitely waking up, and that's a good thing. I think the majority of people need to realize that it's about you, bro. It's not about there's a quote that there's like 500 people in the world that have everybody as a slave. They're basically talking about the billionaires, right? They're saying there's a group of 500 people in the world.
Damn.
And everybody else is their employee. And so the quicker you realize that that is actually true, the quicker you wake up from your bullshit. You know? Damn. Because how much power do these people really have if you're not listening to them? They have zero power, bro. They have zero power. But you idiots are still buying all the stupid ass clothes that they want. You still listen to all the dumbass music, the dumbass movies, and that goes back to the music that you're talking about, bro. You told me that you just listened to 21 Savage.
That's crazy.
What do you think about this guy, man?
So, there's this. I'm sure you guys will know who he is. 21 Savage just released the album this week, maybe last week. I don't know, 2025 December or whatever. And I started hearing his music. I'm like, man, I'm gonna give this guy a chance. I don't really like listening to this type of music anymore, but the older you get, also too, you don't want to listen to some bullshit.
Exactly.
And then I'm starting to hear this music. He was like, yeah, all about money. I got all these hoes.
Yeah.
I got my niggas got my back. And I'm like, bruh, all these fools are saying the same shit. I'm like, aren't you old enough to stop saying this bullshit, bro? I got a feature with Drake. I got a feature with Lil Baby, bro. The mainstream media platform guys that are at the top right now. And they're talking about some dumbass, boring ass shit, fool. Like, oh, I went to this party. I got some hoes. If you try to do some shit, my niggas got my back, fool. Fool, are you fucking...
I'll kill you.
Yeah, I'll kill you. Are you fucking 16 years old, bro? You're a grown-ass man talking about this bullshit,
and
bro.
And you're a sellout, too.
And they're your biggest sellout ever, fool. And you're out here, which I think... I'm not gonna lie. His old music's pretty sick. I like it.
Back in the day, we're younger, too.
Yeah, we're younger. Yeah, I like his old shit. It was hardcore, you know, I like that shit. But he sold us, and you're just a sellout, bro, you know? Now you're a sellout. Because I'm not going to say you're bad and good and whatever, but you had good music. And back then, too, he had good music like, oh, yeah, we motivate you guys, keep going, do your dream. He had shit like that, Sacrifices. He had a bunch of, like, songs that motivated you to try to do your thing, bro, you know, that you relate to. But now this guy got money. He's on the fucking album, the front pages of Vogue or whatever the hell, some magazine, what is it, GM or whatever. Yeah. But now it's just whack, my boy. But yeah, bro. But now always pay attention to these rappers, where they come from, what they rap about, because that is a big time factor. Now, bro, when I see a girl, they post about these freaking whack ass rap female singers, and they talk about men ain't shit. Like, I'm gonna beat that dick up. Fool, you know this girl's fucked up in the head when you hear that shit, bro. When they post something on their Instagram with this fucking music, bro, I'm like, all right, this girl's definitely not good, bro. That's what I think now, you know? So it's like, just open your eyes and open your mind, bro. People that try to do this shit, they're not in the favor. And who controls the entertainment business and the music industry, bro? That tells you right there who is your enemy number one right there, fool. Enemy number one, bro. Straight up right there. And if you don't think so, look at the Hollywood sign, do your research, who made that, and then that's how you know what's up, bro.
Damn. You want to do one last topic and then end it off?
Fuck it, man. That's it, bro.
So let's do one last topic. So in this Australian beach shooting, something I noticed, I watched a few videos about it. There's two people that took the gun away from one of these guys, man.
Yeah, I seen that.
In the beginning, when they first started, there's a couple that took the gun away, and they actually had the shotgun.
Yeah.
But they didn't shoot. They didn't want to kill the guy.
Oh.
So, but they got killed. The people got killed.
That took the gun away from him?
They literally had the shotgun.
Yeah, I seen that.
They took it, but they didn't shoot him. And then this guy had another gun, and he shot them. And then the second one, you saw the guy, the famous Muslim guy who took the weapon away from him.
Yeah.
You seen that when you grabbed it and he got shot twice? There was a guy named Ahmed. He took the gun away from the shooters, and then he didn't shoot him. He had him right here like this. He had him like that, and he didn't pull the trigger. Damn. And then this guy just walked away, and then the other guy shot this guy twice, because there was two shooters. And then the other guy went back to where they were holding up, and then he just was he got a new gun. He started shooting people, but after a minute he died. They killed him. The police killed him.
No way.
Which is something interesting, because I'm like, man, people are not even if they want to, the thing about that, I noticed that Australians, like, they did attack them more than any other mass shooting I've seen. Like, they went for it, the shooter.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like they didn't want to go all the way. Like, they didn't want to take them out, you know?
Damn.
Like, and if you put yourself in those shoes, what would, like, that's hard to do, you know?
That's hard. That's hard to say. I mean, that's really hard, bro. That's really hard because
you never know how do you react, you know?
Yeah. Because, man,
you have somebody right here, you took the gun away from them, and then you don't do it, but, you know, they can go and do worse things.
I think what I would do is, I mean, it's hard to say too, because situation, if I seen them shoot someone and then I have that type of, you know, I'll get that reaction like, man, this guy shot, you know.
But the first one, they didn't have that reaction. Because it was the beginning of it.
Yeah, so that's
crazy.
So that is like crazy, focus, like, you know, it's hard to react, but like, I would be like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I would say. But I would,
you know, it's hard to say. Huh?
It's hard to say, but I would definitely secure these motherfuckers and make sure that they didn't leave. If they try to leave, it'd be something else for me. That's my opinion, bro.
Yeah.
I'll choke their asses out, or you never know. I don't know.
I think with the spiritual shit, they say you don't attach your ego to it, but if you have to take an action, you have to take it all the way. And you have to make sure it's done.
That's crazy, bro.
Because like, make sure it's just finished.
Yeah.
Whatever that means, but that makes sense because they left it incomplete.
Yeah.
You know? It's not like an ego shit where you're like, your ego has to get involved, but it's like people are attacking people and you have to make sure it's done, you know?
Damn. Yeah. I mean, if I was a cop, he would have been done for sure. I would have shot his ass for sure.
But that's what they said. Those cops there in Australia, they're not used to guns because they don't have guns out there.
Yeah.
So they took 20 minutes to attack them.
Wow.
They took 20 minutes to attack them because they didn't know how to attack them, bro.
Damn.
So it's just a wild situation.
That's a wild one, bro.
It's a crazy thing that I thought about. I'm like, damn, like how would you attack that? But it was actually very different that they did attack them at all. Because even out here, all the mass shootings we have, people don't even attack people, bro. They don't ever defend themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it reminded me of that massacre in Texas where this guy was killing all these innocent kids, and the cops didn't even let the parents come inside the building, bro, because it was a risk for them. But honestly, if my son was in there, bro, I would not respect that shit. I would fucking go in there. I swear, I would go in there. I'm not fool. Someone telling me, bro, that's my kid in there, and there's someone shooting that shit, man, I'm fucking going in there, fool. Straight up, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, nobody's telling me nothing, bro. You know, because look at the repercussion now. They're always gonna have, and they will. It's a trauma shit. They're always gonna have like, man, I should have gone there. Too late, bro. You didn't act, bro, or you were too afraid or some shit. But at the same time, people they have their own understandings. You know, it's easier said than done.
And that's what they say about PTSD. A lot of these guys from Vietnam Wars, they say, bro, I'm like 60, 70 years old now, and when I was 18 years old, I still think about the same shit that fucking haunted me when I was 18.
Yeah.
I did not do what I had to do.
You never know, bro. Yeah.
For their whole life, they're literally thinking about that moment. I could have done this, I could have done that. But you know what? At a certain point, it's true to accept what happened, learn from it, and keep moving, bro. Because you can't sit here and live that shit your whole life,
I definitely
bro.
can't be thinking about that shit all the time.
That shit kind of fucks you up, too. It's like what you said, bro. What's the past is the past.
Yep.
What's done is done.
Yep.
But you got to take your lessons and learn from them.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're out here in the sick ass spot, bro.
Sick ass Hollywood sign. We're gonna close out right now.
We're gonna close out, man. You got any sick ass quotes to leave them off on, bro?
I mean, at first I thought it was gonna be a mission to find a spot like this, but we found it, and then we found it pretty quick, actually. No, well. Thank you guys for subscribing and tuning in. We appreciate you guys. We got the plane over here coming through, maybe.
Nice little plane coming out. Damn, these are some sick ass, weird ass,
cool ass plane.
I've never seen these.
That's crazy, yeah. But there you go. This guy's subscribing right here too, bro.
He's putting the stamp on it, bro.
He's putting the stamp on that shit, man.
I'm Tyrese Gibson, and
thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and put the notification bell whenever we make these videos out here. Follow our TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all these accounts, and we keep going up because of you guys. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate that, and we're out here in the Hollywood sign, and we're just gonna enjoy this shit a little bit more, and then it's a wrap. But
It's a wrap.
thank you guys, and we're gonna have a cool spot again soon. Yeah, just enjoy the view. And thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.
Do
The eye shit, or what, man? The Illuminati
fucking,
shit. The Jay-Z shit, bro. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang, baby. Wu-Tang.